press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
The exercise 6.5. Okay, we are doing the last exercise, that is exercise 6.5. So today we'll start the 7th question. So now first let me read the question. Prove that the sum of the squares of the sides of a rhombus is equal to the sum of the squares of its diagonals. Prove that sum of the squares of the sides of the rhombus is equal to the sum of the squares of its diagonals. I hope you understood the question. So we have to prove, see here, ABCD is a rhombus here. I have drawn for you ABCD is a rhombus, and AC and BD are the two diagonals of the rhombus ABCD, and they meet each other at O. They intersect each other at O. Okay. Now, what you have to prove? To prove, you have to prove that the sum of the squares of the diagonals is equal to the sum of the squares of the sides of the rhombus, all the four sides. As you all know, the rhombus has equal sides. Okay, so first let us write given. What is given? ABCD is a rhombus. ABCD is a rhombus, and AC and BD are the diagonals in which intersects at O. Which intersects at O. Okay. Next, to prove, what you have to prove? You have to prove that the squares of the sides of the rhombus. So which are the sides? AB and the AB, BC, CD and DA. So these are the sides of the rhombus. The square, the sum of the squares of the sides means here AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus DA square is equal to the squares of their diagonals. So here which are the diagonals? AC square plus BD square. So AC square plus BD square. I hope you understood the meaning of the question. You have to prove that the sum of the squares of the sides of the rhombus is equal to the sum of the squares of its diagonals. Clear? Okay. Now let us proceed. Now, so just see in we'll take a small triangle, these four triangles, and let us put Pythagoras theorem. Then if you rearrange it, definitely you will get the answer. I mean you can prove this. Okay. First let me take in triangle. This is proof. In triangle or in right angled triangle. Right angled triangle, and before this please write that okay, since we know, see, you all know, okay, this is very important, you all know they bisect, these diagonals bisect each other at right angle. This is very important point, that better you have to write it, otherwise we can't apply this AOD and AOB are right angle triangle, isn't it? So unless we have to mention this. Okay, let me write that. The diagonals of the rhombus bisect each other at 90 degree at right angle. Okay. Therefore, in right angled triangle AOB, okay. So by applying Pythagoras theorem, see this is right angle triangle, you know, by Pythagoras theorem, AB square is equal to OB square plus OA square. Okay, AB square is equal to, by applying Pythagoras theorem. Next, in right angle triangle, which next one we can take it as, okay, BC. Okay, now you see the order, so same way you can take this first, second, third, fourth. Understood? So because in the question we have written like this, so we'll take this as a second. If you take this also, no problem, you have to rearrange it, that's all. So in right angle triangle BOC, BC square is equal to, BC square is equal to OB square plus OC square, again by applying Pythagoras theorem. Next, in right angle triangle, next one, COD, DC square or CD square, we'll write that as CD square is equal to, because here I have written CD square, so CD square is equal to, again CD square is equal to OD square plus OC square, correct? OD square plus OC square, again Pythagoras theorem. Next, again another right angle triangle we have, that is AOD, AD square DA square is equal to, now DA square is equal to OD square plus OA square, again by applying Pythagoras theorem. Now we have four equations, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. Now by adding all the four, what we will get? Just add all the four. So by adding 1, 2, 3 and 4, we get, okay, let me write AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus DA square is equal to, now OB square plus OA square plus OB square plus OC square plus OD square plus OC square plus OD square plus OA square. Now just observe the RHS, just observe RHS, OB square 2, OB square 2, OA square and 2 OC square here and 2 OD square. Okay, so what I'll do, this, see we have AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus DA square, so that LHS is correct. Now this we can rearrange it, but before that we'll add all this. Okay, so let me add 2 OB square plus 2 OA square plus 2 OC square plus 2 OD square. Is it clear? Now I'll continue here. I hope you have noted down this given to prove. Okay. To prove AC square plus BD square. Now, just I'll rub this. Now I'm going to group these two together and these two together. Okay. So here continue 2OA square plus OC square. Then 2 common OB square plus OD square. Okay. So why I made this? Because see here at the beginning I told you that these diagonals bisect each other at 90 degrees. And bisect each other means you all know that AO is equal to OC. I hope you know that. AO is equal to OC. Same way, VO is equal to OD. So, I'll write here now. So, instead of OC, I'll write OA only. Instead of OD, I'll write OB only. I hope you understood because OC is equal to OA. Same way, OD is equal to OB. Correct? Because the diagonals they bisect each other at 90 degree. I told you at the beginning. Okay, bisect means you know that is OA is equal to OC. Same way BO is equal to OD. Now, so this here OA square plus OA square gives 2OA square, means it is nothing but 2 into 2 4OA square. Correct? Then here also OB square plus OB square gives 2 OB square. 2 OB square into 2 is 4 OB square. Correct? Now this can be written as 2 OA whole square. Yes or no? Please check whether we can write this. See, 2 OA means 2 2s are 4 OA square. So I can written this as whole square. 2 OA whole square. Same way 2 OB whole square. So 2 OB is whole square is nothing but 4 OB square. Yes. So why I wrote this? Because 2 OA means it is nothing but AC. 2 OB means it is nothing but BD. Yes. So here we can write. Okay, I'll write here only. 2 OA means it is nothing but AC square. 2 OB means it is nothing but by the diagram it is BD square. So hence what is this? That is LHS is AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus DA square. See, hence proved. Okay, hence proved. I hope you understood. This is very easy. Only thing is you have to rearrange and we have to get the final answer. That's all. Okay. So now next one. Next question, I'll just read out. In the figure, please observe the figure carefully. In the figure, O is a point in the interior of a triangle ABC. OD is perpendicular to BC, OE is perpendicular to AC, and OF is perpendicular to AB. Show that OA square plus OB square plus OC square minus OD square minus OE square minus OF square is equal to AF square plus BD square plus CE square. That is first one. Second one, AF square plus BD square plus CE square is equal to AE square plus CD square plus BF square. Okay, there are two sub questions here. So first let us prove the first one, and with that result, by using that result, we can easily prove the second one. Okay, and the diagram they have given diagram. So here is the diagram for you. ABC is a triangle and O is the interior point, means here a point in the interior, that is O. O is the interior. O is the point which is in the interior of a triangle, and uh, see, all these are perpendicular. See here, OD is perpendicular to BC, same way OF is perpendicular to AB, OE is perpendicular to AC. So perpendicular means you know the meaning, 90-degree angle. All these angles are 90-degree. Okay. Now we have to prove, you have to show that this. So you can write the given, but I'll start from to prove. What you have to prove? First one, OA square plus OB square plus OC square minus OD square minus OE square minus OF square is equal to AF square plus BD square plus CE square. Okay. Now, so to proceed, actually we need to construct. So here, how we will come to know that we have to construct? See here, just observe here. AF square. AF square is here. BD square is here. CE square, you can get it. But OA square. See, where is OA square? Actually, we don't have OA square until and unless we join here OA. See, now you will get OA square. OB square also we won't get until and unless we join here. And OC square. See, let us join this. So this is construction. Okay. So let us write construction. Construction. Join OA, OB and OC. Proof. Let us start with the proof. Okay. Now, for proof, we'll take this triangle. See here, this triangle, because see here OA square is needed, so it will be related to this AF square, this triangle, I mean this side, and AF is this side we need, so I am taking this triangle, and BD again here, Then CE square. CE square means here CE square. This. Okay, now this is right angle and this is right angle triangle and here and this. So you hope you understood. So we'll take first at these three triangles. Okay. Now proof. In right angle triangle AFO. Okay, first I'm going to consider this triangle AFO. Okay, in that, see, this is 90 degree. So AO is the hypotenuse. So AO square is equal to AF square plus OF square. Okay, I hope you understood. This is by applying Pythagoras theorem. See how the application of Pythagoras theorem. Okay. Now, next triangle we'll consider this. Next we'll consider this. So we'll write all the three first. Okay. Next, in right angle triangle. Next, BDO. Now, OD square. Sorry, OB square, because see here, this is 90 degree, so the opposite, that is OB, is the hypotenuse. So OB square is equal to BD square plus OD square, that is by Pythagoras theorem. Again, next, in right angle triangle, another one, that is CEO. This is correct. No, OB square, that is hypotenuse, is equal to BD square plus OD square. Correct. Now CEO. Now OE square. No, see this one. This is the right angle. Therefore OC square. OC square is equal to. So this is the hypotenuse, and these two are the sides. That is OE square plus EC square. Correct. Okay. CE square plus OE square. Again by Pythagoras theorem. Now this is 1, 2 and 3. By adding all the three, so by adding 1, 2, 3. By adding 1, 2, 3, what we will get? Just write OA square. See here I have written AO square. I have just changed OA square because here I need this. So OA square plus OB square plus OC square is equal to, see here, AF square plus OF square plus BD square plus OD square plus CE square plus OE square. By adding all the three equations, I got this. Now you just observe all the terms we got. Only thing is we have to rearrange it in a proper way. See here, OA square is there, OB square is there, OC square is there. Now I have to transpose OD square. So it will be minus. Then I have to transpose OE square. So this will be minus. And also I have to transpose OF square. So it will be minus. The rest I am going to keep it there itself. That is AF square, BD square and CE square there itself. I think a problem is solved. See here, OA square plus OB square plus OC square. So I am going to move this. I am writing in the order as the question is. That's all. OD square minus OE square, then minus OF square. Then the remaining I am going to keep here itself. That is AF square plus BD square plus CE square. See? Hence, prove. Clear? So very easy. Hence, prove. Okay. Now, the second one, based on this, we can prove the second one. Okay. So, if you have understood, I can rub it and then start. I hope you understood this. So, for the first one, you are going to take these three triangles. For the next one, for the sub question, second one, we are going to take these three triangles. And again, we have to rearrange. And based on this, we can prove it. I hope you understood this. See, AF square plus BD square plus CE square, we got this results. Okay, the same result we got. Correct? Okay, now let us, I'll just rub this. So same thing you can proceed. Now you can put second one and you can continue. No need of writing again all this. So second one, I'm going to write the question. Second one, AF square plus BD square plus CE square is equal to AE square plus CD square plus BF square. Now I need to prove this. Okay, shall we continue? Okay, now in this triangle, okay, proof. Again, I am continuing, so I am not writing once again that join OA, all those things. Okay, if it is given separately, only one question, then you can write it. Since they have given under the same heading, two questions, sub questions. So I am continuing this. Now proof in right angled triangle AEO. See, this is right angle. So OA square is equal to AE square plus OE square. Now I just write here. Okay, don't want. So I'll write here AE square is equal to OA square minus OE square. Do you agree? Okay. Now next, same way in this triangle. In right angle triangle, this triangle OFB, we have OB square is equal to OB square. This is the hypotenuse. OB square is equal to BF square plus OF square. Okay. BF square plus OF square. Next, so BF square is equal to, what do you have? BF square is equal to OB square minus OF square. Correct? I transposed. I got BF square is equal to OB square minus OF square. Okay. Next, again in triangle, in right angle triangle, another one, that is ODC. OC square is equal to DC. Okay. uh, see DC square in triangle ODC, this triangle ODC, and it is right angled at D. So OC is the hypotenuse. OC square is equal to DC square plus OD square. Now we have now here DC square. Okay, here CD it is there. Okay, I'll write this as CD square. CD square is equal to, you can write CD square, because in the question it is CD, so I have changed. CD square is equal to OC square minus, oh sorry, I have written, sorry, OC square is equal to CD square plus OD square. OD square. Understood? So here OC square is equal to DC square plus OD square. DC square plus OD square, correct? And CD square is equal to OC square minus OD square. Now we have equation 1, equation 2 and equation 3. These 3 equations. Now let us add all the 3. So AE square plus BF square plus CD square. Okay. AE square plus, I have added these 3 equations. AE square plus BF square plus CD square is equal to OA square minus OE square plus, next, OB square minus OF square plus OC square minus OD square. Okay, I hope you understood. So AE square plus BF square plus CD square is equal to OA square minus OE square plus OB square minus OF square plus OC square minus OD square. Now just observe this carefully now. Look at the first results we got. So OA square, see OA square is there, plus OB square plus OC square minus OD square minus OE square minus OF square is equal to AF square plus BD square plus CE square. So can't I write these two are equal? See, now I'll rearrange this and I'll tell you. Therefore AE square plus BF square plus CD square is equal to, you need not rearrange, it is understood, but if you want I'll just rearrange it. OC square minus OD square minus OE square minus OF square. See here? Now just observe this result. This result was found to be, means this was equated to AF square plus BD square plus CE square in the previous question. Okay. Now I'll write AF square plus BD square plus CE square. Okay. As proved in 1. As proved in 1. Okay. In the first question, sub question. As proved in first sub question. Okay. Now, so here AE square plus BF square plus CD square. So is equal to this one, AF square. So that is what we needed. AF square plus BD square plus CE square is equal to AE square. AE square plus CD square plus BF square. See? Understood? So this is how you have to do it. It's very simple but a little lengthy, that's all. So 2 sub questions I have solved here. Okay. So now you can independently you can do. So other than this, if you can do independently the second one. You need not depend on the first result also. Okay. You can try out in a different method and you can obtain this result. Clear? Okay. Directly you can write. See here, if you rearrange this somewhere here, so you will get AF square. So which is AF square for us now? AF square is this. So if you rearrange these two, that is OA square and OF square. So OA square is the hypotenuse and AF. So OA square minus OF square. See here, OA square minus OF square will give you AF square. Like that also you can do. Independently you can do it separately, the second sub question. I hope you understood this. Okay. So AF square is the side of the right angle triangle. Here OA square is present and also OF square is present. So you can replace these two by AF square. Like that also you can rearrange. I hope it is clear now. Okay. So let us move on to the next, a very interesting problem. Okay. Now an aeroplane leaves an airport, 11th one. See, 9th and 10th, they are very easy problem. So I think you can try out. See, since from 7th standard you people are doing that type of problem, so I have left those two for homework. So 11th one I am going to do now. An aeroplane leaves an airport and flies due north at the speed of 1000 km per hour. At the same time, another aeroplane leaves the same airport and flies due west at the speed of 1200 km per hour. So how far apart will be the two planes after 1.5 hours? So read the question carefully, understand the question carefully and you can work out, and it is very interesting problem. An aeroplane leaves an airport and flies due north, means here you all know the direction north, south, your east, west, correct? Now accordingly you should draw the diagram. Okay. Now here the question is two aeroplanes. One is flying towards the north and another one is flying towards the west. And you have to find out the distance between the two aeroplanes after 1.5 hours. And there, for reference, they have given the speed of an aeroplane, two aeroplanes. So with that, we have to find out the distance travelled in 1.5 hours. I hope you understood the question. So there are two aeroplanes. So if at all, if you want to draw the diagram, then how we can draw the diagrams here. Now this is the airport here. Now one aeroplane is moving towards the north like this, and another aeroplane is moving towards the west. So you have to find out, see for example this is OA and this is B. Now you have to find out how far apart they are after 1.5 hours. See, this is simple right angle triangle you will get. Only thing is you should know the idea of the direction here and you should be able to draw the diagram carefully. That's it. Okay. It's easy one. Easy problem and interesting problem also. So now let us start. Okay. Now to find out what is the how far they are apart, means that is nothing but here right angle triangle, this is hypotenuse. We should know the what is that distance, that is we should know the length of OA and OB. Yes or no? but they are not given directly, but they have given the speed of the aeroplane. So let us write first the distance. So solution, this is of 11th one. The distance covered, or the distance covered by an aeroplane flying due north is given by you have to show what does the diagram indicates there, that is OA. The distance covered by an aeroplane flying due north is OA, correct? Understood? Okay, OA. Now we'll find out the distance now. In 1.5 hours, that is OA. Now we'll find out. So what is the speed? Speed is given is OA. OA represent the one aeroplane, that is the distance covered by a aeroplane, that is first aeroplane which is flying towards the north, that I have represented here. Now speed is given. Speed of that aeroplane is how much? Speed is 1000 kilometer per hour. 1000 kilometer per hour. And we know that speed is equal to distance by time, and distance is equal to speed into time. So here what we can write? Okay, let me write here. Distance, speed, how much? 1000 into 1.5. So I'll convert into proper fraction, improper fraction, that is here mixed fraction is there. So 3 by 2. 2 ones are 2 500s. 5 3s are 15. So what is the distance? This is 1500. Same way you find out the distance of the other plane which is flying towards the west. Okay, now the distance covered by an aeroplane flying due west is OB in 1.5 hours, same time. Okay, so now again we'll find out the distance. So if you take D1, this can be D2. How much? 1200 into speed 1200. The next another aeroplane is 1200 kilometers. So 3 by 2. So 2 ones are 600. So this will give 6 3s are 18 kilometer. So this is like this. Now I think you can find out AB. AB is nothing but the distance. I mean how apart. I mean how far apart the two aeroplanes are. Okay. Therefore, so we can write the statement over here. The far apart. Okay. The two planes, or the distance two planes after 1.5 hours is given by AB. Okay, AB. Now, so you all know this is right angle triangle. So I can, by Pythagoras, I can put AB square is equal to OB square plus OA square. So this is very easy. I hope in the lower class also you used to find out the same, like in 9th and 10th also we can apply this. Okay, OB square. OB square is how much? 1800 square whole square plus 15 whole square. Now we have to find out AB square. So when you add, you will get. So I'll write it here. So AB square is equal to. So here 8 13. Okay, 1500. So here 324 4 zeros. I hope you understood. 18 square. 18 square is 324 and 4 zeros. So the 1800 whole square plus. What about this 15 square? You all know 225. How many zeros? 4 zeros. Now you add both. 9, 4, 5, 49. That is AB square. Now how to find out AB? You all know it is the square root of 549,000. Now 549 is not a perfect square. So how to find out? You all know 549. So find out 3 factors you can find out. 3 ones are 3, 4, 5, 3 8s are 24, 3 3s are 9. Okay. 3 6 are 18, 3 1s are. Now 61 is a prime. So this can be written as 3 into 3 into 61 into 1000. Sorry, 10,000. Correct? So this square root. And you all know how to take it out. AB is equal to, so 3 into 100. So this is the square root of this is 100. So 100 into root 61. So what is the answer? So if you are not able to see here, so I'll write here answer. AB is equal to 300. So 3 into 100, 300 root 61 kilometer. See. Okay. So how much far they are apart from each other after 1.5 hours? That is 300 root 61 kilometer. 300 root 61 kilometer after 1.5 hours. They are far apart from each other. Okay. Isn't it interesting? Yes. You can apply in other two problems also. Okay. Now the last problem for today, I'll take up 13th problem. Okay. D and E are the points on the sides CA and CB respectively of the triangle ABC, right angled at C. Prove that AE square plus BD square is equal to AB square plus DE square. Okay. So the diagram is not given. You have to draw the diagram carefully. So here right angled at C. So ABC right angled at C. ABC is a triangle, or ABC is a right angle triangle. That means ACB. Okay. Next, D and E are the points on the side CA. D and E. So here D and E are the points on the sides AC and BC or CB respectively of the triangle ABC, right angled at C. So now here we'll join. Okay, because in the question we have to prove so DE square is here, AB square is here, AE square. See, AE square we don't have until and unless we have to join that. So AE square. To join this AE square and BD square. So BD square is here. Okay, so we'll come to know by the question that these two lines, I mean AE and BD should be joined. See here, read the question. When you get see the question, you will come to know AE square. So definitely there will be a triangle ACE. And definitely BD square means definitely there will be a triangle BCD. Yes. Okay. Now by looking at the question we can, okay, construction, you can write construction join AE and BD. Now proof. Now AE square. See, AE square is involved in this triangle. See this triangle, that is in triangle ACE, in triangle ACE, AE square is equal to AC square plus CE square. Okay, same way, that is by Pythagoras, by applying Pythagoras theorem. Same way in triangle, you all know that is right angle triangle. In triangle, so we need BD square. We need BD square. So BD is involved in which triangle you just check. BDC or BCD, in triangle BCD. Okay, BD square is equal to BC square plus CD square, again by Pythagoras theorem. Try add by adding these two. So this is 1 and this is 2. Now by adding 1 and 2, AE square plus BD square is equal to AC square plus CE square plus BC square plus CD square. But see, what the result we need is AB square. So AB square means this whole AB square, the whole triangle. Okay. So AB square means So if you get BC square plus AC square, see here, BC square plus AC square are combined, then definitely we will get AC square, AB square, correct? So I'll just rearrange it. AC square plus BC square. Look at the diagram. See here, AC square plus BC square is equal to AB square. So I am grouping these two, and I've grouped these two, and I'll group CE square plus CD square. Now I'll group these two. So just observe from the figure, CE square plus CD square. CE square plus CD square is nothing but DE square. So that is what we needed, correct? So these two, so by thus CE square plus is DE square. Again by Pythagoras theorem only we will get, because this is a right angle triangle. So all triangles are based on this right angle only. See, we have DCE, a right angle triangle, and we have ACE, a right angle triangle, and also we have ACB, the whole triangle also, and DCB also is another right angle triangle. Yes, I hope you enjoyed the class, and next class I'm going to continue with this exercise. Thank you. Have a nice day.